Good afternoon and welcome. On behalf of the HISD Foundation, we are honored to host you today at the 2017 State of the Schools Luncheon. This is an annual event, but this year is extra special. Today, we will honor our inaugural HISD Distinguished Alumni Award recipients, Roland Martin and Elena Rios. And we will hear from our new superintendent, Richard Carranza, on his vision and priorities for HISD. I would like to take a moment to share our tremendous appreciation for our co-chairs, Doug and Sarah Fauché, and Joe and Claire Greenberg. We are so grateful for everything you've done to make this our most successful fundraiser to date. I also want to thank our sponsors. To all of you who have so generously sponsored tables and purchased tickets, we thank you and commit to ensuring that your gifts will be used to truly further education for all students in HISD. Specifically, the HISD Foundation Board and I would like to thank our presenting sponsor, Chevron. Joni Baird is such a great partner and champion for student success. We are so thankful for your support. I would also like to thank our champion sponsors, Sarah and Doug Fauché, Claire and Joe Greenberg, and Thompson and Horton, as well as a host of other sponsors who are listed in your program. If you are sitting at a sponsor table, I want to point out your table centerpiece, which was created by HISD students to highlight the theme of today's event, Invest in Every Child. These centerpieces are part of a silent auction to raise funds to support the arts in HISD. I hope that you will consider bidding on one of these pieces or the pieces in the foyer. The money raised for each item will go directly to the school. The auction is now officially open and will go until 12:30 p.m. And now, I would like to welcome two special guests to the stage to introduce our first speaker.
Hello, my name is Tiffany Cepeda, and I am in the 4th grade at Law Elementary School.
My name is Jada Hurl, and I am in the 4th grade at Law Elementary.
Jada and I are part of the dual language program at Law, where we learn half the day in English
y medio día en español. Esto nos va a permitir convertirnos en mejores ciudadanos del mundo y estar mejor preparados para el mercado laboral mundial.
She just said that this will allow us to become better global citizens and more prepared for the global workforce.
It is our honor to introduce to the stage the 2017 president of the HISD Board of Education.
Tenemos el honor de presentarles a la presidenta de la Mesa Directiva de Educación de 2017.
Por favor, acompáñenos a dar la bienvenida a la señora Wanda Adams.
Please help us welcome Miss Wanda Adams.
Can we give a round of applause for our dynamic students at the Law Dual Credit Program School? So I guess my question, when you were in 4th grade, did you know how to speak Spanish? That's just a question. That's just a question. Good morning, and welcome to the State of the Schools. We are here today to recognize the talents and needs of Houston's greatest gift, our children. They are tomorrow's leaders, educators, innovators, and world changers. One of them will likely be standing at this podium some years down the road. I stand before you now, not as the president of the Board of Education, but as a product of the Houston Independent School District. A district, yes, I'm honored for that. A district with a rich history of diverse cultures and innovative programs. A district that welcomes every student in every community. I stand here as a product of 5th Ward, an area with rich history and pride. I did not know I was from a low-income family and community because it didn't feel like it. I felt rich because of the books I read. taking me to places that I never knew that I can travel. My life's journey would not have been possible without the many people who invested in me and in my education. The journey began in Miss Lackey's preschool classroom, where I learned the basic skills to prepare for kindergarten. That took me to Isaac's Elementary School, where I learned the importance of reading and writing, although my biggest excitement was preparing to write in cursive and learning, oh yeah, the square dance and the do-si-do. My journey continued at Fleming Middle School. At that time, it was a strong magnet program where it was a vanguard school and where every child can learn the arts, gymnastics, wood shop, metal shop, all in middle school. Then I went on to Cashmere High School. Even though I knew I was a student among many, I had the feeling that I was the only one because my teachers, they made me feel that way. Miss Lazenby, my English teacher, to my basketball coach, Coach Oscar Ogilvy. What I'm saying is, I am an example of why investing in every student in HISD is important. Every child should have an opportunity to learn the skills they need to succeed, to discover their career paths, and to have fun doing it. When I was in school, testing was exciting. It was not as stressful, and the programs were available for all students and in all classrooms. From Isaac's to Lamar Fleming Middle School, and oh yeah, to my KG Rams of Cashmere High School. Now we have to set the standard of being genuine and equitable. So I want to thank my fellow trustees for setting the bar high. Please stand, colleagues, as I call your name. Trustees Anna Eastman. Trustee Mike Longsford. Trustee Diana Davila. Trustee Holly Maria Flynn Velaseca. Trustee Ann Song. Trustee Jolanda Jones. Trustee Rhonda Skillings-Jones. And Manuel Rodriguez, our immediate past president, who did an awesome job leading the district in 2016. Thank you, Manuel. Would you join me collectively in celebrating the trustees of the HISD Board of Education? Our investment in our students is this board's top priority. We set goals to improve student achievement in underperforming schools, to ensure that magnet programs are available for all students who wish to attend our specialty school, and most importantly, to ensure that all children will be reading on grade level. We have given this charge to this administration. This is why we are here, to make sure we put student outcomes first and that all students are given the opportunity to learn and to grow, getting the best public education that we can provide. Of course, providing that education is a lot harder given the state's current school finance system and HISD now being in recapture. And we look forward to working with the state lawmakers this legislative session to increase resources to students statewide and chart a course to improve the school finance system. I know we all want to do what's best for our school children. So now, I would like to recognize and thank a couple of people. First, I would like to thank, and I'm so happy that they're here, the pastors of my church, First Lady Mia K. Wright, and of course, Dr. Remus Wright. And now, I would like to recognize the elected officials and former HISD board members. If you're here with us, would you please stand, and thank you for joining us this morning. all elected officials, thank you. In honor of Black History Month, I would like to share something the late Barbara Jordan stated, and yes, she was from Fifth Ward. Education remains the key to both economic and political empowerment. And remember, the world is not a playground, but a schoolroom. Life is not a holiday, but an education. One eternal lesson for us all to teach us how better we should love. How better we should love and educate and invest in every student. There's a scripture that says, train a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not turn from it. When it comes to education, that is HISD's responsibility and pledge, to train and prepare each child for his or her own personal journey. Guide them along the way and lead them to a life of their dreams. That's how I got here. That is how many of you got here. That's how we must make it real for all of our students. And to our teachers, thank you. To our parents and educators, thank you. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce the co-chairs for today's great event. Mr. Joe Greenberg, thank you. Mr. Fauché and not Mr. Greenberg. Mr. Fauché.
Thank you, Trustee Adams, and good afternoon. It is with the most sincere appreciation for all of your support of the HISD Foundation that Claire and I are honored to co-chair this year's State of the School lunch with our good friends Sarah and Doug Fauché. Now, we are all here today because we believe in the power of a great education. My passion for this cause runs deep. Both Claire and I are the products of public education. I have been a volunteer for public education in Houston for 30 years. That's where I get the gray hair. Beginning as a science fair tutor for Hogg Middle School in HISD in 1986. Thank you. That's a shout out to Hogg, not me. At Hogg, I was so impressed by the kids and how eager they were to learn. But I also saw the significant challenges faced by the teachers, administrators, and staff, given the struggles and hardships faced by many of the families that they served. Claire and I support the HISD Foundation because we know the impact of a quality public education. We know that quality public education is the single most important factor that will ensure a thriving Houston today and for years to come. The HISD Foundation plays a crucial role in this effort by raising critical funds for innovative HISD education initiatives and helping to take these initiatives to scale. So to everyone in this room who's a past, present, and future supporter of the HISD Foundation, Claire, Doug, Sarah, and I stand with you and truly appreciate your generosity. Now, to all the school leaders, teachers, and HISD staff here this afternoon, and to our new super, Richard Carranza, we are here today to celebrate your accomplishments over the past year and to encourage your progress in the year ahead. Thank you for all that you do each day for the students of Houston. You have the gratitude and support of the entire Houston community. And today we are showing that support by contributing generously to the HISD Foundation on behalf of all of you and on behalf of the children of Houston.